If you are new, welcome to my channel, and if you haven't been a part of the gang, thank you guys so much for coming back to today's video. Today, you guys, is going to be part two to my most recent fragrance perfume haul of just some things that I have picked up over the summer. Without further ado, you guys, let's go ahead and get into it. If you did not see part one, definitely check that out. I will link it up at the top. But let's go ahead and jump right into it, you guys. First fragrance I do want to mention is the Burberry Goddess. I do have a full review on this fragrance, and spoiler alert, I decided since that review, I'm going to go ahead and get a full-size bottle because my mother now wants to steal this from me. So I'm just gonna give this to her, and I'm gonna go ahead and commit to a full-size bottle because if you guys watch my review, y'all will know I'm very much a fan of this fragrance. So definitely check that review out. I will link it up at the top. Absolutely loving this, and definitely gonna have this one heavy in the rotation for the fall. Again, if you wanna hear my thoughts, check that review out because I don't want to spend too much time on something I've already done a full review on. So yeah. The next fragrance I want to share with you guys is one that was actually gifted to me by Twisted Lily. So thank you guys so much for sending this over for me to review. This video is not sponsored by any way, but I did want to share this with you guys and let you guys know this is now officially live on Twisted Lily. So this has relaunched. It is now back available on their website. So I will have this linked in the description box for you guys as well as everything else. But this is the Durga, I don't know what. So here's what the box looks like. And then of course it has the notes on the side, which I absolutely love. So this is a fragrance enhancer with a transparent radiance that gives an aromatic material a certain, as the French say, I don't know what, or je ne sais quoi. It has notes of bergamot essence, isoe super, vetiver, civitone, furstental, and Ambrox super. Hopefully I said all that right, you guys. But yeah, just like it says, this is said to be a fragrance enhancer. So this is what it looks like when it comes out of the box. And I did a little bit of research and I saw a review from the Perfume guy. And then right around the same time, I saw that Kathleen Lights actually talked about this in like a favorites video. So I was very excited to try it out after I saw that. But this is what the bottle looks like. Very much Byredo vibes. Like, it's just very clean. I'm really into this aesthetic right now. Just the clean neutrals, very simplistic type of vibes. This is basically what you would want to put on as your base before you put any of your other fragrances on. And this is supposed to not only enhance your fragrances, but make your fragrances last longer. And this, honestly, y'all, smells so sexy on its own. It's so funny that I mentioned this bottle reminding me of something that would come from Byredo because this very much reminds me of Gypsy Water. It has kind of this powdery, woody, sexy amber that could absolutely be a man or a woman's fragrance. Like, it just kind of has this freshness to it, this mysteriousness to it, and it's just very effortless. So y'all, I have been wearing this by itself, but I did try this with a few of my fragrances that I have trash longevity with, which one of them is actually in this video. This made, you guys, my fragrance last all freaking day, like at least 12 hours. And on top of that, like I said, I really like the scent profile. It's also a little bit musky as well. And I don't know if you guys have been watching a lot of the perfumes that I've been hauling lately, they very much have this same kind of vibe, and I'm really into that for the fall. Just this musky, kind of powdery, a little bit woody, like it just smells so sexy on a woman to me. Not like a super girly girl, but you're more into just having like this quiet, mysterious presence, or just this mysterious vibe, this cool girl kind of vibe, and you are into those types of scents like Gypsy Water. This also kind of gives me the same vibes as like Glossier's You, because it's just one of those skin enhancing types of scents. I don't think it necessarily smells like You, but it's just in that same family. I just really like this, you guys. And again, it definitely enhanced the fragrances that I have been pairing it with, and it just gave them this added sexiness. So it's almost like it's adding your skin into whatever fragrance and making that fragrance last longer. So I've very much been enjoying this, and I cannot wait to layer this with a bunch of my fall and winter fragrances because this just smells amazing by itself. It gives me kind of like those pheromone types of vibes, like just those effortless you smell very sexy and attractive. I know this analogy is gonna sound kind of trash, but like you just worked out and like the sweat of the natural smell of your sweat is like attracting someone. Like, I don't know, it just gives me those very carnal, like instinct, animal type of vibes where you just naturally radiate this sweet skin-like type of scent that attracts the opposite sex. So yeah, that is what this absolutely gives me. I highly recommend it. I definitely want to try from this brand. They also have a pistachio scent from Twisted Lily that I want to try as well. So I will definitely be picking that up. Absolutely, really love this. And I definitely recommend it if you guys are into the types of scent profiles that I just described, because I'm absolutely going to be getting a ton of wear out of this for the fall and winter. But honestly, y'all, even though I'm saying for the fall and winter, this does really well in the heat. Honestly, I feel like it probably performs better in the heat, especially when you're in the sun or when you're sweating. It just kind of further enhances that second skin but better type of vibe. Again, thank you to Twisted Lily for sending this over to me. The packaging, y'all, itself is just everything. Like, I just absolutely love this. We're kind of on this track of these very much unisex, sexy, second skin, powdery, woody fragrances. I figured I would go ahead and start with this one next. So this is Father Figure by PHLUR. Now, this is actually my very first full-size PHLUR fragrance. I almost purchased Tangerine Boy, but I'm just like, at this point in the game, we're about to get into fall, and that very much gives me summery vibes. So I might pick that one up next summer, but this one perfectly aligns with the type of scents that I've been picking up, because I've told you guys I'm really trying to go ahead and start building upon the scents that I want to wear for the fall and get things that I want to layer things with. This is what the bottle looks like, you guys. Huge lover of greens and blues, so let's start there. That already sold me, but I feel like the bottle and the juice itself very much reflect how this smells. This is a fig fragrance, and honestly, y'all, I have not had the best luck with fig perfumes. I kind of stayed away from fig fragrances for a while, but this, y'all, was such a pleasant surprise. This has fig, cassis, and water lily in the top notes, so when I spray this out, I definitely get that very, I don't want to say juicy, because to me fig is not one of those juicy fruits, but it just smells like thick and just kind of pasty in a way, like almost think of like a fig Newton. And then I definitely get something kind of aquatic, and that cassis is giving it a little bit of this green factor, but they very much blend. They blend very well in the top. It's very much a unisex fragrance. I can see how some people may think that it leans masculine, but this is very sweet on my skin. And I just get this super sexy, intriguing, mysterious, aquatic, fruity note, and I absolutely love that. It also reminds me a lot of Skylar's Indigo Valley, because it has this aquatic, floral, gourmand type of vibe going on. Then in the middle notes, you have jasmine, iris, and orris root, which I absolutely love orris root, you guys, because it gives certain fragrances that powdery factor that I love, where it's like a sweet powdery. It's not super dated, because I feel like iris can kind of lean in that territory of florals where it can lean kind of super old school type of powdery fragrance, and I don't always love that. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. And I don't get a whole lot of jasmine in here. I smell that orris root because it adds this powdery, creamy factor to it, so it just kind of blends with that fig, and it gives me this creamy, almost milky kind of fig, and it smells really good, y'all. Then in the base, you also have Madagascar vanilla, you have patchouli, you have musk, and sandalwood. So again, adding in that musky, woody quality makes this so amazing, you guys. Like, I'm just so obsessed with that scent profile right now. Powdery, woody, musky, like I'm all about that right now going into the fall, and just transitional scents, period, right? Because I feel like that scent profile also works really well in the summer, where this is kind of fresh, but it's also a little gourmand. Just like the DS and Durgas, I don't know what, it just has like this je ne sais quoi, where it's just, it smells unique, it smells cozy, it smells inviting. I've already gotten tons of compliments when I have worn this, you guys. It just invokes this like gentle sweetness in a way, this mysterious kind of vibe, and I absolutely think this smells amazing on women or on a man, but I just feel like it leans a little bit more sweet to me, to where a man could pull it off, but I definitely see this as more of a feminine leaning fragrance. But this can be one of those fragrances you share with your boo girl. I don't know, I don't have a boo, I'm single out here, but this is definitely one of those scents you guys could probably share, and I just really love this. So I cannot wait to get some use out of this. I'm trying to show some love to the perfumes on my August perfume tray, so if you guys did not see that video, definitely check it out. But honestly, all of these new fragrances are coming in my collection, and now I'm ready to go ahead and do like my transitional perfume tray. So yeah, this will definitely be on there, and I'm very much a fan of this. If you guys are into that type of scent profile that I just described, I definitely recommend you guys check this one out. Hey guys, this next fragrance, I want to say it's new to my collection, but it's really not. But this is my first time finally committing to a full-size bottle of it, and this is Juliette Has a Gun's Lipstick Fever. Hopefully this is focusing, you guys. I'm sorry, my lighting is a little bit trash right now. I've spoken about this on my channel before in a video where I was basically saying if you guys like a certain Bath & Body Works body mist, you would like this particular perfume. So kind of a dupes video. So if you did not see that, definitely check it out. I will link it up at the top. But I pretty much said that this smelled a lot like Bath & Body Works Blush Cardigan, where it's this very sweet, powdery, woody raspberry scent. In comparison to the other scents that I just recently talked about, this is 100% feminine, super sexy. It definitely smells like that lipstick, but I know a lot of lipsticky type scents just smell very thick and dense and just really cakey. But I think the raspberry that's in here gives this a lot more sweet, fruity creaminess. So it's not just straight up lipstick, which is what I really like about this. So this is just a bomb fall scent because you're getting that fruitiness that would probably work in areas where it's still a little bit hot, but you're starting to get that cool fall weather. But then the iris, the vanilla, and the woody notes that are in the base of this just make this super sexy, mysterious. Again, you've got a little bit of that powdery, woody vibe going, and I just absolutely love this, you guys. So this is what I was actually talking about earlier. I was talking about the DS and Durga because the reason I never committed to a full-size bottle of this was because every time I tried a travel size of this, I just felt like the longevity was terrible. And this is a little bit of a pricier brand, so I was like, I don't want to splurge on a full-size bottle if it's not going to last. But y'all, when I pair this with the DS and Durga, I don't know what, not only does it add that sexy, mysterious musk quality to it, but it just makes this last so incredibly long on me. I got tons of compliments that day, and it just smells incredible, you guys. So if you like the scent profile of Blush Cardigan by Bath & Body Works, or you just like a very sweet, fruity type of powdery scent and not just straight up powdery florals, this one is amazing. This is also another one that men really gravitate towards as well, and I just absolutely love this. Like, something about this gives me the vibes of like a raspberry flavored lipstick, or like the Talenti raspberry gelato mixed with a lipsticky powdery smell. That is what this smells like, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, that is Juliette Has a Gun's Lipstick Fever. I feel like we very much are having a theme going, but at this point you guys can tell I really love powdery scents. I feel like I say that in every video at this point, so I'm sorry if I'm repetitive, but some of y'all are new and y'all might not know. But this is Jo Malone's Scarlett Poppy. This is another one I recently spoke about in another dupes video as well, and I compared this to Velvet Petals by Victoria's Secret. And this is another iris, sweet, vanilla, powdery scent. But this also has the addition of heliotrope as well as ambrette. And ambrette is just another kind of like musky, sweet amber type of scent, I would say. At least that's how it smells to my nose. So it just gives me that same vibe that I've just been really enjoying lately. This also has orris, this has fig, this has poppy, and it also has tonka bean. So those notes together, you guys, make this just the perfect blend of that sweet, powdery floral mixed with this creamy vibe. Like the heliotrope in here very much gives me this almond creaminess, and that's another floral that I really enjoy. It just smells so amazing, y'all. And this is another one that honestly gives me kind of longevity issues. So I will for sure be pairing this with the DS and Durga's I Don't Know What as well, because while I love the scent, and I've given her a little bit of wear. I want to say I picked this up in June, July. I really can't remember because this was around the time when I was moving, so I couldn't haul this for y'all. But This just smells so good, you guys, and I have been testing it. I wanted to let it macerate a little bit and let some air get into the bottle so these scents can really develop more, because once the fall rolls around, I will for sure be wearing this. This is definitely an easy to throw on scent, but it also gives me very much evening, night, you know, something simple. If you're wearing like a simple black dress, you have a red lip on, you've got your hair slicked back into a low bun, and you've got your reading glasses on, like this is what this gives me. This gives me very much, I'm sitting alone at a bar reading a book, don't come talk to me, but also if you come talk to me, I'm gonna be smelling good. Like this gives me, I'm sitting at that same bar with my book with a glass of Merlot, I'm eating a prime rib steak. Like that is what this smells like. It's very much giving Sex and the City, Carrie Bradshaw, you know what I'm saying? I absolutely love this, you guys. So I can't wait to get some wear out of this and do some layering combos, because this is just a really easy scent to layer as well. And if you are looking for a Jo Malone scent to start out with and you like those sweet powdery scents, I highly recommend checking out Scarlett Poppy. So, and also y'all, the bottle, like the bottle, she's just sexy. It's giving seductive for sure. This fragrance, this has been on my wish list since it came out, and I just had not gotten around to picking it up because this is another scent that I wanted to grab for the fall. But this is Jimmy Choo's I Want You Forever. And this is another cherry almond fragrance, which I absolutely love that scent profile for the fall and the winter. And spoiler alert, I paired this with BDK's Velvet Tonka. This combo, y'all, this combo. First of all, let me get into the notes with this one. So this one opens up with bitter almond and rose, and I absolutely get that because the rose is, it's not a super sweet rose. I will say that this definitely gives me more of that powdery soapy rose in the opening, but I feel like mixed with that almond, the almond gives it this powdery creaminess. It still smells very sexy, like super feminine sweet fragrance. And then you also get jasmine, vetiver, and cherry as it starts to dry down, and I absolutely get that jasmine. I honestly feel like the jasmine and the rose are kind of playing off of each other with that kind of feminine soapy floral vibe, but the juicy cherry that's in here mixed with the almond, it's just such a really nice, balanced, sexy fragrance. And then of course you have your vanilla and your tonka bean, your amber, and there's also some oak moss in the base of this as well, which kind of, again, plays off of that greenness from the florals a little bit, and it just makes this smell perfumey, right? Like it's a gourmand perfume, but it also smells really perfumey. This, again, this is very much a leather jacket type of scent, or just kind of like just an all black fit with a black cat eye. I know I use that analogy a lot, but that is what a lot of my fragrances feel like to me, because while I love my lipstick and I consider myself girly, I also feel like I have very much an androgynous side to me, and I feel like it comes out more in the fall and winter because those are the type of clothes that I wear. I love to wear all black in the cooler months. That's just my vibe, that's my comfort zone, and I just feel like so many of these scents represent that nicely balanced, just, you know, femme fatale kind of vibe with just a touch of this masculine vibe. But all of these scents very much smell so sexy, and men absolutely love this scent as well. I've only worn this one and tested it out. I think I wore this out one night when I was in Miami, and it was very much well received. So I cannot wait to add this to some future upcoming fall fragrance trays and winter fragrance trays. I wouldn't say this is like Tom Ford Lost Cherry vibes. This is definitely way more feminine, way more floral, a little bit more powdery and soapy, but it just smells super sexy. There's also something kind of boozy in here. I don't know, this just gives me something a little bit syrupy and super sweet. So yeah, that is Jimmy Choo's I Want You Forever. Absolutely love this, love the bottle, and cannot wait to get some wear out of her. Okay, y'all, the last fragrance is just a super fun fragrance, and when I purchased this, unfortunately it is sold out, but I will still have the Amazon link for it because hopefully they restock it. But y'all, this one I got specifically to wear for the fall because I really wanted a perfume that smelled like this. But this is the ASMR Fragrances Yummy Tingles, and this is basically a super realistic gourmand scent. So again, with the super chill packaging, very, you know, minimalistic packaging. I'm all about that. But this scent, you guys, to me, this smells exactly like Sol de Janeiro's Cheirosa 71 in a perfume. It is got, I want to say the notes are like French toast, butter, and syrup, and something along those lines. This is an extremely realistic gourmand fragrance. So if you are not a gourmand lover, this is not for you. But y'all, this legit smells edible, and I don't know why, but I layered this again with the I Don't Know What by Diaz and Durga, and it just did something miraculous to this fragrance, because while I love my gourmand scents, I will say this one was so realistic that I was like, I don't know if I want to wear this outside of the house, because I'm literally smelling like a stack of buttermilk pancakes right now. But I mixed it with the Diaz and Durga, and it gave it this sexy skin-like type of vibe, and that mixed with the buttery waffle French toast notes. Girl, this is gonna be a problem for me in the fall, because I have been wanting a perfume that smells like Cheirosa 71, and I do feel like Cheirosa 71 by Sol de Janeiro, I feel like that body mist is a bomb performer, but I just wanted a perfume that smelled like it, and this very much satisfies that craving for me. So I cannot wait to do some layering combos with this. Again, I picked this up from Amazon. It is currently sold out, so we'll have it linked in the description box. I know they sell this on their website too, but their website is also sold out of this as well. So I don't know, y'all. I'm so sorry. Maybe you can try to find it from a reseller as well. But yeah, this was just a fun pickup for me, and I cannot wait to play around with it a little more this fall. All right, you guys, that is it for this fragrance haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any of these scents, if you are looking to try any of them, if any of these are on your wish list, in the comments below so we can chat, because y'all know I love to chat with y'all. And do not forget to subscribe as well. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.